Soccer Playoffs.
Hi, and welcome to the Kirkland Soccer Complex. Dan Hawk alongside JoJo David. We are in the playoffs. Broken Arrow comes into the playoffs with a 14-1 overall record. They finished 6-0 in the district. Northwest Classen finished 7-7 overall, 4-3 in the district. Broken Arrow has won 10 in a row. They average 3 goals a game, and they give up only 2 goals a game. Broken Arrow, less than 1 goal per game. Classen with 2 goals per game. Here's some notes for you. Total wins, 14-1. 5 overtime wins or extended time as well. Strong defensive performance, conceding only 7 goals across all matches they've achieved in 7 of their wins. Balanced offense with lowest scoring with 1-0 and highest scoring win 6-0. For Classen, they're very similar to Broken Arrow. They had 3 overtime or extended inning matches as well with 2 and 1 mark. Highest scoring win was against Choctaw with a final score of 3-0. Classen also losses were by very narrow margins, with 4 out of the last 8 losses being by just 1 goal. They've achieved shutouts in 3 of their wins as well. Balanced performance for both of their wins and loss in 5 and 6A as well. We'd like to thank our One Club sponsors: First National Bank of Broken Arrow, Cincinnati St. John, Tulsa Bone and Joint, TTCU Federal Credit Union, and the Arrow Group. JoJo David is my member and my color analyst for tonight. He'll start it off with Broken Arrow's starting lineup.
Yep, the lineup right here is looking beautiful per usual. This lineup got us where we are right now. At number 1 at goalie, we have E-Boss, Evan Boss. Number 3, Jack Hendrickson. Number 4, Jack Irvine. Number 7, Josh Agoy. Number 10, Mario Naranjo. Number 13, Ben Osborne. Number 14, Alex Moravsky. My precious LeBon. Number 19, we got Tea Time. Number 20, Marcus Givens. 22, CB22, Charlie Baker. And to end it off, we have Matthew Lowe. Just want to give a shout out to our One Club sponsors: First National Bank of Broken Arrow, Cincinnati St. John, Tulsa Bone and Joint, TTCU Federal Credit Union, the Arrow Group, and Quick Trip. And to go over the starting lineup for Northwest Classen, but we have David Vicente, Wilmer Cruz, Andrew Malaldo, Julian De Leon, Raul Huerta, Jonathan Barrios, Aldo Mazarigos, Jose Relgado, Ordasi De Leon, Cleaver Lopez, Fernando Cervantes, Dalton Ruiz, and German Herrera. That is the lineup for Northwest Classen. It's going to be a good one today, Dan. You know, our side's looking pretty big, obviously being in BA, but Northwest Classen came all the way from OKC, so pretty lengthy drive, but should be a good one.
Should be a good one. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll keep it live here with the national anthem. You're watching Tiger Soccer on ArrowVision. So it's win or go home time here at the Kirkland Soccer Complex. Looking at the bracket on how things will pan out, Broken Arrow will play the winner if they're able to get by Classen, Edmond Santa Fe or Edmond Memorial. The girls also in action. They are on the road right now in their first matchup in the playoffs. They're taking on the Jinx Trojans. That one is at the half and the Trojans are on top 1-0. Also, scores for you on the girls' side real quickly. Deer Creek is on top of Mustang 1-0. Piedmont Bishop McGinnis 1-1. That's in the first half. Bishop Kelly and Yukon, it's in the first. Yukon on top 2-1. Those are the only games going on. We'll keep you tabs on the girls' game throughout the course of the night. For the boys' matchups, mostly everything is just getting ready to get underway. Edmond North and Deer Creek will be at 8 o'clock. Owasso and Union at 8 o'clock. Bishop McGinnis and Westmore at 8 o'clock as well. The game that will play the outcome of what we have ahead for us, Edmond Memorial and Edmond Santa Fe, they're just getting ready to start as well. So we'll keep you up to date on what's going on with them down the line. So stay with us, but right now we've got soccer on tap here at Kirkland. Broken Arrow on the black tops, black bottoms with the gold trim. Northwest Classen, white tops, and I believe that is black bottoms. So black bottoms, white tops.
You know, we're going into this first round of the playoffs. Get hyped, get excited for some good old football for today. I talked to some of the guys earlier on our BA soccer team. Josh and Goy told me he was going to get a goal. He sounded pretty confident, so I'm pretty excited. But on to this Northwest Classen team. Coming back from last year, they played Jinx in the semifinal, and they lost 1-0. So they're a pretty solid team. They have the experience, very talented. And a cool fact about this team, our last playoff game around last year, they were here and they were playing against us, and they joined us in the student section and cheered with us and taught us some of their chants. So pretty cool fact about this team. And they're not, we shouldn't be treating them lightly. I mean, Jinx won it all last year. We ended up losing to them, and they took it and they almost beat them by 1. So this is going to be a pretty good game, pretty good match. You would expect, obviously, first round being a higher seed, you're going to get a low seed. Not as good, but they're a pretty good team. So be ready to take on these punches is what the Tigers should be expecting.
So a lot at stake. Kind of like what JoJo said, you got to win and keep your season alive. Because if you don't, season's going to end.
Good job getting in front of there right there by Jack Irvine. You know, Tigers just going to do what they always do. Rely on their defensive-heavy guys in the back area, those center back, right back, left back area. Get to those guys to reset and get something going for the offense.
Tigers not messing around. JoJo already trying to get the ball going into the back of the net.
Yeah, Naranjo and Ngoy's got some good chemistry right there. Speaking of chemistry, prom ended last week. You know, we saw
I saw your prom photos. You look very dapper.
Oh, thank you, Dan. I wasn't the only one. There was a lot of dapper people out there dressed up very nice and fitted. So shout out to all prom attendees. And Northwest Class has got something going for them. I know we talk a lot about the teams and their history, but before we get all to all that, what's their mascot?
They are the Knights.
Okay. That's calm and cool right there. I like that.
And I prepared for JoJo's facts that he likes to give throughout the course of the night.
Yeah, we're going to save those for a little bit later on. Just get you guys a little excited and ready for that. You know, that's one of your favorite parts of the stream. So the Knights are just going to reset. That's cool with the Knights. There's not many teams in 6A that have a Knights mascot. I feel like a lot of them are Tigers, you know, there's Trojans, Rams. I like how there's a Knights team out there.
You know, I was a Tiger at my high school.
Interesting.
Bengal Tiger, though.
Oh, wait, so what high school? What was the name of your high school?
Well, I'm from Idaho, and it was Lewiston High School, and we were purple and gold. So straight up LSU colors.
Okay. And then you're also a Detroit Tigers fan. Dashin Goy moving downfield. He's cutting inside. It's a little bit of pushing and shoving. I don't know what to think about that one. Ref's going to wave his hands.
Ref's
no,
wave it off.
He's saying no, 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 but my mind is saying yes, yes, yes. But we're going to let that one slide, I guess. It's going to stay 0-0, 3 minutes deep into this match. Osborne, we talk a lot about him being one of the unsung heroes on this team, playing that backer position, such a humble position to play. You're not getting many goals and not much activity, just kind of staying back, playing that defensive area. He's one of those guys who's been a key piece on this team. You know, I think we saw him score. We did see him score on senior night last week, so beautiful to see that. And, you know, maybe we see a goal again today. Who knows?
You have the song choice ready to go, like you'll be singing, because I know you have You Are My Sunshine. Do you have anything special for the playoffs tonight?
They told me, he said stick to the script with You Are My Sunshine.
Okay,
He said stick to it. Now, if Charlie Baker scores, I might have to break out of some Charlie Baker songs, but Givens gives that one through, but nobody that'll receive it. And Classen's going to keep possession. Tigers get it right back. It's very rare to see a guy's soccer game with the sun out. You know, a lot of times they get screwed over having played 8 o'clock, but it's nice and it's nice weather out here.
Yeah, it is a very beautiful weather tonight here at Kirkland. Tigers looking to try to get something sneaking in the middle there, but Classen steals it away.
But Osborne there to receive it. They're going to go right back to it. Good through right there. It's a header up in the air. They're keeping it up there. Ball still in the air. A lot can happen here. And they're just going to reset. So far, Tigers are maintaining possession pretty well, doing their job. Alex Moravsky, one of the faster guys on this team, gives it over to Ngoy, putting on some moves.
Ronho sending it up.
Somebody screamed Marcus run, and he did. He tried, but that ball was given a little too much on it, too much butter. Shout out to Dan Hawk with that quote right there, but that's going to be a goal kick.
I don't think I said that tonight yet, JoJo.
Not tonight, but last week. For the loyal viewers out there that are watching. You know, we give a lot of shout-outs on this stream, but I just want to give a shout-out to Mother Nature. This weather is absolutely beautiful.
Especially after what happened earlier in the at the end of last week.
Yeah, I saw it. You know, prayers to all those families that had those issues. I saw there's a lot of tornadoes out there in the west area of Oklahoma, so I hope that all turned out well. But over here, we were lucky enough, didn't have anything too crazy. Just had some rain and some yuckiness going on out there. But, you know, 77 degrees right now, sun's out. Sun's out, man. It's just looking great.
Sun's out, guns out.
Speaking of suns out, the Suns are literally out to all NBA watchers out there. So they got eliminated by oh, good give. Moravsky's giving that one. Oh, man, that was a good through right there.
That one nearly went to the back of the net there, JoJo. You can't get a better look than that right there.
I don't know if that would have been, I think Givens, I don't know if he intentionally didn't touch that one, thinking it might have been offsides or thought he was going to go in, but that might bite us in the butt later on, man, Dan, because that's a good goal to have at the beginning of the game to set the tone right where it needs to be. That might hurt later, but hopefully Tigers make sure that doesn't matter. It's going to stay 0-0 and getting the 7 minutes down.
Like we said, update in the girls' game for Broken Arrow. They're still at half. Jinx leading it 1-0.
The Knights are making some moves, but good job by Jack Attack. It's collegiate level soccer right there. You can't get that nowhere else. Jack Henderson, what a defensive play right there.
Classen trying to get something going on the far side.
A really cool, and before we get to that, it's going to be a good cross right there, but Henderson right over there to easily head it. Just got to make sure we get out the safe zone.
Ball in traffic. Tigers take it away. It's Moravsky.
He jumped it, but he lost it. So.
Yeah, he did.
Classen just trying to get that possession bar a little bit towards their side, but Lowe gets in front of that one. And Ngoy's taking that one all the way down himself. He's a one-man show putting on some moves, but good defensive play right there by the Knights.
Nearly passed it to the referee.
Just going to boot that out of one.
That's going to be a throw-in for the Tigers.
It's going to be a throw-in for the Tigers. But cool fact, as I was saying earlier, you know, Josh Ngoy, one of his nicknames is the African Prince. And we were talking today. He was like, my mom was watching the stream. He heard you that they called you African Prince. And his great-grandpa was a prince.
How about that?
In Cameroon. That's a really cool fact that we learned just because I called him African Prince. So, you know, if you weren't watching the stream right now, you wouldn't have known that. But now you do.
Now you do.
Irvine's going to be the man to take this one with that. He's got a big leg as Coach Schmoker giving him the tips of where to specifically put it.
He could almost put this in himself.
We've seen it happen before. Not by him, but we've seen it happen by a Tiger player, Cameron Pebworth.
Givens blocking the goalie right in front of the net.
Little offsides right there. He's got to step in the
now
air.
he's coming back. Down to 30 minutes.
Yep.
Referee pushing Rigaldo back.
Good through. It's in a good spot for a header. So she goes right back. T-Time was there to get it, but a little bit on that right side of his head area, so couldn't get where he needed. That's going to be a throw-in
for the Knights.
For Northwest Classen. Do they have like any other? Do they have a football team? I would believe.
Classen does, yes.
Oh, interesting. Are they? What area are they? Are they 6A?
Yes. This
Really?
is all 6A playoffs here, JoJo.
That's an interesting fact. I wouldn't never heard from them, but shout out to that. He's going to cross that one, but I think Ebos is going to get his first action.
Ebos just picks it up and brings it towards the middle, gives it out to Givens. Givens with plenty of field in front of him.
And Goy using that speed, getting in front of it. He could put on some nasty moves right here. Gives it over to Moravsky.
It's going to come back to Givens, though.
Givens just got pulled, but no good call right there.
Awarded to the Tigers.
And that's Bryce Acosta getting ready to check in. The freshman getting some PT in a big playoff game. That's what you love to see. It's going to be another opportunity for Irvine to get this one through. There's a lot of conversations between both coaches to their teams. Just going to give that one low, but Classen just gets right in front of it, just boots it out of there.
Tigers get it right back, though.
Irvine boots it.
Nice header.
They were calling for an offside, but didn't get that one as CB22 just boots it. Ball's in the air, going back and forth. Good defensive effort by Osborne right there.
Tigers only one loss coming into the playoffs.
Good job by Ebos, getting his second ball in the hand so far today. Got hit a little bit on that play right there, but he's all good. He's a warrior. You know, going back to last week, let's take you on a little field trip to last week. What happened? Ebos almost made history and made a goal as a goalie. Well, history as in like BA senses of this year specifically. Might have happened in the past, but from what we know of this year, almost had an opportunity to get a goal in the net from a penalty kick, but it did not happen. Oh, it was so sad when it happened. I sent him the video of the call, and he was just so upset, but, you know, he had a great game as a goalie that day, so can't really be too mad about the outcome.
Yeah, JoJo's talking about that game on the 19th against Ponca City. Tigers won 6-0, and Ebos came in. Schmoker, head coach, said, hey, it's your chance to try to get something going here, and he put a good leg on it, but it was unable to go to the back of the net. No problem, though. Tigers eventually won that game because their only loss came on March 8th against Bishop Kelly. That was in an extra frame against Bishop Kelly as well. That was the only blemish on the season. 126 minutes roughly now to go
Good job by Lowe.
first half.
Uh-oh, that's just a little too much put on it.
Givens trying to race up there to just put that one in for the first goal of the game, but Classen gets it right back. That one's going to go out of bounds on Osborne.
Good job by Osborne getting right in front of it, but man, Naranjo put it in a good spot. Just a little too much on it, so I ended up going over Givens, but that would have been a beautiful placement of where it needed to be. And Givens could have got that one in the net too, but. And to all basketball fans out there, you know, Celtics and the Heat are playing in Game 4 right now. Series is 2-1. Celtics lead, and Celtics are leading right now in this game. 39-29. That one goes over the net. So we're going to sub in. Bryce Acosta coming in for, I believe, Alex Moravsky is coming in. Bryce Acosta, the freshman, one of the
unsung heroes that's going to be carrying the torch for the next 3 seasons. Moravsky, the Ukraine Hammer, taking a breather.
Moravsky's been playing soccer for a very long time. His Argentinian blood from his father. I'm a big fan of his father, Mr. Moravsky, but coming off, going to get some well-needed rest for a little bit of time. He's going to get ready to come back in.
That's Rosinski. My apologies there. We have all these nicknames, JoJo. I get a little confused from time to time.
It is a lot. My mind can't comprehend them sometimes, but just some easygoing stuff for the Tigers right here. Just a little give and go, back and forth stuff from low to tea time. I'm also not sure. I don't know if Lowe is a sophomore or a freshman. I'm not sure which one, but he's definitely an underclassman. So it's a big piece of this Tiger team coming off the bench. Irvine gets right in front of that one. Good stuff by him. Him and Osborne just. It's over to Naranjo. He's getting trapped in that corner a little bit by the 2, but
gives it up to Givens.
He splits it and gets it to Givens. Givens putting on some moves. He's going to send that one across. Good look right there with the left foot. Non-dominant.
Yeah, he was trying to get the curve on the ball. Unable to get anything going.
You know, Coach Garland Betts, Unk, as some of them call him, giving some tips to Marcus Givens over there on this right side. It's going to be a pretty big boot, but Henderson just gets it out of that area. Just plays it safe. It's going to be a throw-in for Northwest Classen.
Classen trying to work the far side. Mazrigos.
Good job by Acosta getting right in front of that one. But Lowe loses it. Tigers playing very strong on the defensive end so far. Teton not letting anything get past them.
Yeah, Lopez with some nice footwork for Classen on the far side.
You would think that Teton, the way he plays defense, he's an experienced junior or senior, but no, he is a sophomore on this team starting. And they're going to call that one. I think Naranjo might have chipped him a little bit.
Yeah, the injured Knight is German Herrera.
Hopefully he's all good.
Referees are checking on him right now. And they're going to call a timeout, so we'll take a quick timeout as well. It's 0-0 with 22 minutes and 49 seconds left to go till halftime. You're watching Tiger Soccer on ArrowVision.
Racing towards the end of the month? Ask about our early pay options. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
If you and your family have been waiting for the perfect time to jump into your dream home, it's here. We make buying a new home as easy as it is exciting with quick credit approvals and great rates. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
Your side hustle keeps you moving. We'll help you get where you really want to go. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
And welcome back to Kirkland Soccer Complex. It is 0-0 right now with Northwest Classen. The injured player was German Herrera. He came off. So Classen will start it off here with Aldo Mazregos with the
Good
kick.
cross right there. Ooh, that was dangerous.
And that was very close, but Ebos blocking it to send it out of bounds.
Derek Roberts.
Derek Roberts coming in for tea time. This is very interesting to see. Derek Roberts is not only playing that forward mid position for us, and tea time is a center back. So might be seeing, or left back, excuse me. So we might be seeing Derek Roberts play some left back today. That's gonna be really interesting to see. He's definitely athletic enough, fast enough to play that position, but or maybe Ty just take their formation. But before we get to that, Naranjo putting on some moves, gets it to Ngoy, but a little bit of miscommunication. That was clean right there. Good no call by the ref. Givens tries to give it to Ngoy, but too high, and no one there to receive it on the back end. Good give to Acosta. Tigers keeping it here where it needs to be, but just can't capitalize.
You know, you got to give credit to Classen. They've been able to play some solid defense so far. We have had a couple shots on goal, but Classen has just been able to protect inside the box.
Acosta breaking some ankles, keeping possession of it too. Only a freshman. He's fresh to it, but he's playing like a veteran.
That one goes out of bounds, so the Knights will get the ball.
Already almost halfway into this first half right here. So far, I probably put it about like a 65-35 possession to the Tigers. Been pretty good game offensively and defensively for both teams, but I would say just leaning towards the side of the Tigers doing their job, getting it over there more than the Knights. That would have been a handball. It's going to be a good call by the ref.
Free kick awarded to the Tigers on a handling call.
So Derek Roberts will take over.
I think it's going to be Irvine.
Goes back to Irvine, rather.
Yeah, it's one of our bigger legs on this team. They're going to trust him.
And they go quickly right there, JoJo.
But Roberts giving it. Good job by the goalie right there. Getting in front of it. That was
David Facenti.
That was Wilmer Cruz.
Wilmer Cruz, correction.
Their two names like right by each other, so we got them messed up. But, you know,
Cruz, a senior.
Good save by him. He sends that one deep. Good chest catching with that ball.
Jose Regaldo was trying to kick it there, or kick it through, but a couple Tigers just put up a wall of defense.
Angel De Dios and Noah Allen on that left side in the pink warm-up shirts, getting ready to hop in this game soon. You know, Angel De Dios, a freshman on this squad, and Noah Allen also as a junior. So two guys that are getting ready to get in this game.
When will we get a Gavin Dill sighting?
I don't know, man. I would love to see Dilly in here soon, but good job defensively right there by the Tigers. There's a lot of depth on this team, it feels like. I feel like every single one of these guys has potential to be a starter on varsity or gets varsity minutes, but a lot of times it comes to just like the chance of just experience and being fresh out there. So Irvine got it. Gives it over to Roberts, and Tigers are pushing.
Under 20 minutes now.
Lowe's got the speed to get there, but it's going to be a simple throw-in for the Tigers right there. You know, cool fact, there's going to be some subs before we get to that cool fact. Angel De Dios coming in for Marcus Givens, and Noah Allen coming in for
the Tigers.
Chenny Lowe.
Tigers, number 21. Angel De Dios. And number 47, Noah Allen.
Fun fact time yet, JoJo?
You know what's so crazy? I actually forgot the fun fact. I was so excited to say it. I got so hyped, but I think my mind couldn't handle the hype in my mind to give it. So I've lost it. I'm so sorry. But I heard we have some facts about Northwest Classen. So
we do.
Those might be some funner facts. So if we could get those, that'd be pretty.
Well, we'll give you a pair of brothers. How about this? Skip Bayless. You've seen him on ESPN, Fox Sports.
He's a legend.
Annoying the Cowboys.
LeBron hater.
Skip Bayless is from Northwest Classen. And his younger brother, Rick Bayless, one of the famous cooks, entrepreneur, is also from Northwest Classen.
So Northwest Classen has some rich history down in OKC. It's not just good give right there to Didios if he can get there.
That one's going to go out of bounds. Rick Bayless is on Top Chef Masters, and we all know who Skip Bayless is.
Yeah, I actually didn't know who Rick Bayless was. I didn't even know there was a Rick Bayless, to be honest. So, you know, I learned that today. So good to see. You know, I actually didn't get to learn too much today because at school I was at Vandiver Elementary for a color run.
Explain to our viewers what a color run is exactly.
I don't even want to. My mind's
Ben Osborne throws this one in here.
My mind's going to hurt explaining this because of how much pain I've been through doing it. But a color run is simply like about maybe a quarter, half mile of a run all the way around that you do. And there's going to be parents at each one of these stands. And on they're going to be, all they do is they just throw some color at you. So pretty plain and simple.
Yeah, color run, I've partaked in one of those events as well. Lot of running that's involved, and you're just covered in chalk. But I'll tell you one thing. We might get annoyed by it just with the mess, but the kids love it.
Yeah, we did one at Aspen Creek, and it consisted of, I think, 13 miles of running. So it was a lot.
Down to 16 minutes left remaining here.
Jack Irvine getting ready to send this one. He's in a pretty good spot, too.
Couldn't get the spin on the ball there.
I think he was trying to get some curve on it, but didn't get as much as he needed. So.
So 16 minutes to go now.
In a good spot if Marcy can get, or Ngoy can get there. Barely does.
Yeah, Cruz came in once again to disrupt that opportunity for Broken Arrow.
Good save by him.
Cruz with a nice boot. Crosses midfield.
Good touch by Irvine.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive right there as that ball just came down to stop it.
100%. It's always, you know, the one touch is a big talent that a lot of Tiger players, or not Tiger players, but soccer players just love to sought after. And Naranjo gets double teamed right there. Good work by both of those guys getting it from him. And they're pushing. They're going to make something happen right here potentially.
Classen on the far side. It's DeLone.
That's going to be a throw for the Knights.
He tried to send that one for a cross, but CB22, Charlie Baker, just stuck his foot out there. He said, no, no, no. Got that one out of bounds. But it's going to be a throw-in for them, so Tigers just got to stay ready defensively for anything that can happen.
Frankie Marquez tosses it in.
Jeremiah Rosinski standing over by coach. Those might be getting ready to get in.
Yeah, he's stretching his legs. Looks like he's getting ready to go to work.
Also Hama Lama, Killian Hama over there. Also Hector Pacheco and Javier Magales getting ready to check in potentially, just getting warmed up.
That one bounces off a defender.
Yeah, Costa sent it somewhere, but nobody was there to receive it, so.
That's going to be a throw-in for the Knights.
Taking his time to get that throw in ready.
Hard to believe that we've only got 14 minutes until half.
Yeah, it's moving by fast, man.
Only one injury timeout.
What day would the next playoff game be if we were to win?
So looking at the brackets, pull it up here. If we're able to win here, we'll play the winner Edmond Santa Fe, Edmond Memorial. That will be on May 2nd.
It's Thursday.
And that will be at 7 p.m. In fact, all the games other than the state championship are at 7 p.m. And with the record that we were able to pull off this season, a win here continues our season, number one, but number two, we'll be hosting yet again here at Kirkland.
Yeah, it's really big right there. We would have been awesome to see the girls also hosting over here, but sadly didn't get that opportunity. And we just wish them the best of luck as we are not able to be at two places at one time. But hopefully they're over there doing great.
And that is in the second half right now. Jinx leading 1-0.
Good give. He's going to cross this one. Ooh, good spot right there, but good defensive job by him. Would have been nice to have somebody there, but it's going to be Cruz just getting ready to send this one through. Setting this one high up, but E-Boss is going to get there really easily. Just Osborne keeping control of it.
Goes right back to Jack Hendrickson.
Javi Megales, Hector Ochoa, and Killian Hama. Hama Lama getting ready to check in. It's good stuff right there. Allen is on sides. Taking it cross field, taking it over to Roberts. Roberts giving it, but nobody's there to get it.
Yeah, bad pass by Roberts. So Tigers now playing catch up on defense, but they get it right back and they send it all the way to E-Boss. E-Boss all alone. And he goes right back to Jack.
Jack attack, getting ready to move that ball upfield as he does. Gets it to Naranjo. Naranjo gets that stolen right there. Osborne's there. He's just scouting it around the area, making sure he's all safe to just keep it for himself and just chillax and vibe a little bit. Sends it cross field to CB22. Roberts just sends that one to Naranjo. Tigers looking to get something, making something happen here. Good moves by Acosta, sending it cross field. Man,
Wilmer.
That's going to be a goal kick for the Knights.
Wilmer Cruz just put a paw up there to.
He didn't end up hitting it because it was a goal kick, but
correct, but still.
Got his hand up there where it needed to be, and we got 5 guys getting ready to check in. Obviously, Hamalama, Rosinski, Hector Ochoa, Javi Megales, and Marcus Givens coming in for Mario Naranjo, Juan Liao, Noah Allen, Josh Ngoy, and Bryce Acosta. Acosta with that great shot on goal. Had a really good look on it from a freshman with the shot right there, but ended up not getting it.
And number 99, Hector Pacheco.
So fresh set of legs. Will most likely play out the final 10 minutes of this first half of play as that ball goes out of bounds.
That's going to be a throw for the Tigers.
Be a throw in for Broken Arrow.
Sends it over
As
to
far as the
Givens.
Rest of the 6A boys score, everything is still scoreless for the playoffs.
Good ball movement by the Tigers. Givens sends that one. Rosinski, ooh, man.
Rosinski was trying to sneak it in on the header.
For the Knights.
Unable to get it to go.
Thank you to White River Fish Market for sponsoring Broken Arrow Soccer.
Not enough on that header. Just a little bit on that right side of his head. Ended up hitting out of bounds, so it didn't get it where it needed to be, but still saying 0-0 as Northwest Classen is going to sub out some guys. It's number 8. Number 8, Jose
Regaldo.
Regaldo coming out. So not only are the Tigers getting fresh set of legs out there, but Northwest Classen getting some fresh set of legs out there. And it would be the best case scenario. You do not want to see a playoff game go into PKs because that's just like you just never know whose side it's going to be for. So Hamalama keeps control of it, putting some moves on, knocks over a dude, but couldn't get the ball in the net. But Tigers just keeping control, going for a second chance. Osborne sends that one. Good touch by Irvine using his big frame. And Roberts has it.
And tough to report here, Jinx is a winner over Broken Arrow, 1-0. So the Lady Tigers season comes to an end. Sorry to bring you the bad news, folks.
Oh, that sucks, but they had a great season this year. Good, hard-fought effort. Wish we could have seen them play one last time. But shout out to all those seniors and everybody on that team. Pretty close friends with a lot of them on there. So just wish them the best of the luck for their future soccer careers. For the seniors that are in there going to play college level, and for the ones that have college coming on later on, maybe not in the soccer area, but just for their future, just wishing the best of luck. And also for the 2024-2025 season for them next year. And they played Jinx earlier. We were on the call for that game whenever they played Jinx.
That was a tough loss as well,
They lost that one 1-0. It's a good give right there. But E-Boss, once again, third time's the charm. Easy save for him, getting his hands just nice and ready. As both goalies, Boss and Cruz, have seen some action so far.
Throwing Tigers.
Thrown by Osborne. That was just going to go out of bounds in a good spot.
That's going to be another throw for the Tigers.
It's going to be Osborne once again with the throw-in.
Osborne with a throw-in, and a good one at that.
But Northwest Classen does a good job getting it away from there. But Tigers, once again, just keeping control of it. And Hendrickson just had too much on a pass right there by Baker. A little bit of a miscue, and that's going to stay. That's going to go towards Northwest Classen in a pretty good spot. So hopefully Tigers can just play that good defense they have been playing. It's just going to be another sub in. It's number 19. Number 19.
German Hooray.
German Hooray coming out. Once again, Tigers just get it right back. Hamalama sends it over to CB22. A little too much on it, but Baker's got the speed to get to it.
Slows it down and sends it right back to E-Boss.
You know, it seems to be a similar script to a lot of the games the Tigers have played this season, as they've had a lot of chances where first half it stays 0-0, but they get that opportunity later on in the game, get the ball in the net. Good give right there to Rosinski. He's got a good touch too, but I think it's going to stay throwing. And one thing that the Tigers succeeded in a lot is throw-ins, and not throw-ins, excuse me, corner kicks. We have yet to see a corner kick from either team so far today. So defensively, so far, the left and right backs have been doing a good job just keeping it out of that area, not setting it lazily into that back end. So just doing their job, make sure none of that goes over there. So good stuff.
Osborne taking his time on the throw-in.
Ball still in the air, so anything's possible. Sends it up. Just easy save right there for Cruz. Just had a little bounce with his feet. Just jumped up there, just grabbed it.
Cruz being rather active in the net. He boots it. He's really got a leg for sure.
You know, not only is it 5 minutes till halftime, but it's also 5 minutes till I get some food from there, because I did not know last time that we got it. So, you know, Coach Pruitt isn't here, but it's okay. This time I can get it myself and provide.
Sorry about that. That's just funny.
Yeah. Shout out to all the people in this booth right now that are helping us get this game done. You know, Blake Shire, producer, Mr. Hurling, Philip Hadley working the scoreboard, our awesome PA announcer, all the people in the back. Dan, too, I guess, just because. The Hawkeye.
No, we have two Dans.
Two Dans, excuse me. That's legendary. The person that's up on the stairs videoing, whoever that is, the person that's down there for videoing.
Those would be our ArrowVision students, JoJo.
Yes. But before we get to that, Magala is putting some work in. Gets to the Givens with the strike. A little flat. So it's going to be an easy save for Cruz.
Yeah, At this time, we'd also like to thank our One Club sponsors, First National Bank of Broken Arrow, Simpson St. John, Tulsa Bone and Joint, TTCU Federal Credit Union, the Arrow Group, and Quick Trip.
Pacheco, the tall body, getting that header over to Givens was a solid touch, but loses a good defense right there by Classen. They're turning that defense into offense too as they're pushing. Should be onside, but Charlie Baker with the speed and gets it out of there.
Yeah, sends it out of bounds. Right decision there. And obviously where he placed that, we'll get a few ticks off the clock as well.
Yeah, he also prevents any type of corner kick by doing that too, so that's big right there for the Tigers.
That's going to be a free kick awarded to the Tigers on an offside call.
Yep. Got a little too antsy right there, so.
Tigers a wonderful 2024 season. Go Tigers!
Hendrickson sends that one over to Osborne. Man, Dan, you know what I realized, man? Thursday, if Tigers win this one, Thursday is actually senior sunset.
Ah, that's true.
So hopefully, let me think. Hopefully I'll be here on Thursday.
JoJo, we cannot do a game without you on the mic.
I don't know if I have. I'm pretty sure I have to be there, but we'll figure it out. Let's get this game out the way first before anything, and we'll get to Thursday later on. That's Irvine over there taking some tips from Coach. It's going to be Henderson taking this one, actually. The sun is beaming on that left far side over there where they're taking that kick. So we're inching towards 2 minutes to go. Henderson sends this one high where it needs to be. And that's a goal right there. Oh no, they called the offsides. Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh man, that was something. Putting a perfect spot. Henderson just picture perfect placement. 3 Ps where it needed to be. But Pacheco just got a little too excited, little bit in front of that defender. It's going to be an offsides. Fair call by the ref, but it's going to stay 0-0. But that's kind of a preview of what the Tigers have been doing good this whole game so far, just attacking offensively, but just got a little too ahead of it. So Osborne's going to throw this one in, but
man, that was close, JoJo. I don't know if
something.
you could write that any better right there. That was a perfect location for the Tigers. It was just very close, but you got to give credit to the referee for standing on top of that, and obviously it was the right call, or we would have seen a lot of more upset Tiger fans as well as Coach Smoker.
Yeah, I think they called another offsides on Rosinski. I think he was trying to take the ball from Pacheco, but it was Pacheco's ball. He came back from offsides, so they called that one on him. So another miscue on the offside base for the Tigers. But so far, we're down to 55 seconds to go in ticking in this first half. And Magales is moving downfield pretty fast, too. So let's see if he could cook up something on this pitch. Deep shot. Ooh.
That's going to be a roll kick for the Knights.
A little too high on that one, but good strike by Javi Magales.
Thank you, Aquadale, for
only a sophomore out there leading that left wing side.
2024 Tiger soccer teams all the best this season.
So Cruz will kick it. We're down to 25 seconds.
I think he's just going to take his time in this one. I don't know if there's going to be any rushes to get a goal unless the Tigers.
Tigers have a chance here.
Rosinski with a good touch. Sends it over to Givens, who has another good touch, but just back and forth. Good touches by both teams. That was a good steal right there by Aldo Mazarigos getting right in front of it, but we're just going to take this one straight to the second half.
That one's going to end the first half of play. Hamalama with the final kick. We're scoreless at the half, 0-0. We'll have the second half coming up on ArrowVision.
Just in grades 6 through 12 alone, 9,820 students in the district out of 20,000 kids. So nearly half take visual arts and fine arts courses in Broken Arrow. That is an amazing number. We're so proud of that number, yes.
From delicate watercolor paintings to sculpture and designs made from scratch, it feels like each piece held its own unique story at the district-wide art show at the NSU Broken Arrow campus, capturing those magical moments and showcasing art of all ages.
The
It's the mark of a great community. That's what's on display tonight. That's why we make this such a big deal.
But what's truly exciting is how it sparks creativity and brings art to life for everyone involved.
It means like I can get better, and that can help me in life. I know it's art and it's just like for fun, but it's something that part of me.
And it's like how people express themselves, and like it's just like seeing how good people are and everything.
Each artwork on display showcased the students' feelings and thoughts, jumping right onto the surface. The artwork turned into a window, revealing what's in their mind, heart, and of course, their imagination.
Kind of like bringing your feelings into artwork in a way, but making it to where anyone can think of it wherever they want to think of it. I could just open up my mind to anything I want. Like I don't have to stick to just one thing, and my mind can be kind of crazy, so it kind of works well.
Students that stay hooked up in the arts, they graduate at higher rates, they have a higher average GPA, their rate of attendance at school is higher, their standardized test scores are higher. I mean, the research says stay hooked up in the arts.
All the artworks here are amazing overall, and like I find artwork like ease and calming, and I just find it so entertainment. There's like so many ways to interpret art. The coloring relaxes my mind a lot, and I just love making like people happy through my drawings.
Most importantly, for the teachers who get to see these works of art take shape from mere ideas, it's like watching the magic of creativity unfold right before their eyes.
When I get to come here and I get to see all the other grades, it's amazing. Life is full of art. Every aspect of art is in every aspect of life. Everyone likes art.
More importantly than that, it's something that you can do your entire life. It's a way to express yourself and to celebrate culture and differences among each other.
The flow of creativity won't be slowing down anytime soon. At NSU Broken Arrow with ArrowVision, I'm Dan Hawk. Telling stories for ArrowVision across the district, you never know where you might end up. From sports stories to inside classrooms or activities outside, we strive to share the most unique stories that represent the forefront of our school district. Along the way of telling these stories, I encountered a problem with a camera malfunction and a wireless mic issue, hindering our ability to share these great stories. And that's where this issue begins telling another great story at Vanguard Academy. Meet Samuel Velez, a sophomore with dreams of becoming an engineer and the first person in his family to attend college after immigrating from Venezuela.
It's the way that we learn things. We put our hands on stuff, and Mr. Honley, he taught me how to 3D print, and thanks not only Mr. Honley, but also other of my peers, my classmates. So it's a thing that we all work together and we all learn and we all contribute.
He's got some serious engineering skills for his age, taking on projects like creating detailed topographic maps of the Grand Canyon and even designing a complete model of one of the world's greatest marvels.
So our students are learning really the future of innovation. Really the future of innovation in engineering is going to be different. It's going to be all about people. And so our students, when they graduate here, they're actually going to have a competitive advantage with all other students as well as even seasoned engineers, because they're going to have the skills to be able to connect with people and focus on, okay, what are their needs and how can they come up with these solutions by asking the right questions versus being solution driven.
Sam's engineering skills were put to the test, and he transitioned from design to problem solving and 3D printing, resulting in a finished product. It's clear his future is promising. His prototype addressed an issue for ArrowVision. With the support of Vanguard Academy, there's no telling how far he can go.
Because I really like this stuff, and it'll be amazing if I could just get the chance to go in the field and like actually do actual meaningful research and actually make an impact.
Samuel's quick thinking and problem-solving skills go way beyond just prototypes and 3D printing. He's the kind of guy who can tackle any challenge that comes his way, whether it's in the classroom or out in the real world.
He's working right now to actually create a website for our school. Really, there's not anything I wouldn't come to Sam to ask for help with. And so he's such a great kid, and I'm really excited to see where his story leads him.
From problem solving to uncovering another story along the way, the future of our students continues to make an impact. At Vanguard Academy with ArrowVision, I'm Dan Hawk. Whispers turned into excitement that filled the hallways at Arrowhead Elementary as students eagerly filled into the gymnasium. It wasn't just any ordinary day, it was the eve of the last Tiger Trait Assembly of the year, and this one promised to be one to remember.
I teach 5- and 6-year-olds. It doesn't take a whole lot to get them excited, but that's one of the best parts of teaching.
Each Tiger Trait Assembly, we've tried to bring in some special guests just to talk to the kids about what it means to be just a good person and have those good character tiger traits that we want here at Broken Arrow. And each month we have brought in something special, but this is kind of bigger.
Several players from the Tulsa Oilers indoor football team visited Arrowhead Elementary, bringing with them a wealth of stories and wisdom to share with the students.
Just being able to share my experience, share what kind of the adversity I might have went through, the things that I've learned, I feel like is a responsibility that I have.
Among the players, defensive back Roman Morris left a lasting impression on the students' hearts.
He's an educator himself back in Kentucky. And for him, having the chance to help promote tiger traits was the icing on the cake to be a part of the Arrowhead Elementary Assembly.
I'm all for, in my position where I am, coming to speak to the kids and motivating them, because I know when I was a kid and somebody in my shoes that was there then, came and spoke to us, and that really hit home with me.
Those feelings were exactly what Jason Black, the school's PE teacher, was hoping for, leaving a community connection along with motivation of seeing the players.
These athletes can come back and give back to the community, give back to the students, help show them what it takes to be a good student, to pursue those goals and be able to achieve those goals later on.
The Tulsa Oilers' visit to Arrowhead Elementary sparked inspiration, reinforcing values of teamwork, and left a lasting impact. With ArrowVision, I'm Dan Hawk.
Tulsa Bone and Joint, Northeast Oklahoma's sports medicine experts. We are pleased to help you and the athletes in your life with a number of surgical and non-surgical options. Tulsa Bone and Joint is proud to serve as team orthopedist for local high schools such as Broken Arrow, Owasso, Sapulpa, Cascia Hall, and Bishop Kelly. We're also proud to be team orthopedist for FC Tulsa. Tulsa Bone and Joint, moving life forward.
At Ascension St. John, you'll find advanced heart care, brain and spine care, and personalized cancer care. And we excel just as much in the things that can't be measured. Listening more closely, caring more compassionately.
And welcome back to Kirkland Soccer Complex. Broken Arrow taking on Northwest Classen. It is 0-0 as we're getting set to begin the second half of play. I'd like to thank our one club sponsors, First National Bank of Broken Arrow, St. John, Tulsa Bone and Joint, TTCU Federal Credit Union, the Arrow Group, and Quick Trip. Tiger Threads. They're in their brand new location. It's located at 2200 North 23rd Street, Suite 161. For all of your Tiger needs, they're located at the northwest corner of the new event center in the south end zone at Tiger Stadium. They're open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. with additional discounts as well for all Broken Arrow public staff members. Classen came into this contest in the playoffs with a 7-7 mark, 4-3 in the district. Broken Arrow, 1 loss on the year, 6-0 in the district, 14-1 overall, and they've won 10 in a row. So a lot on the line as the ball finally gets on to the pitch. They throw it to the middle, and we'll get this second half of play getting ready to start. JoJo David will be back on the mic in just a little bit. So right now you can just hear me. Also, other scores, one that is very important. Edmond Memorial is leading Edmond Santa Fe 1-0. And the reason why that matters is if the Tigers can get a victory here, they will play the winner of Edmond Memorial or Edmond Santa Fe. The girls team, unfortunately, ended their season tonight on the road at Jinx. Jinx beat the Lady Tigers 1-0, so that will do it for Broken Arrow. The Tigers lost in the regular season against the Trojans right here at Kirkland, so tough loss for the Broken Arrow Lady Tigers. A little miscommunication as to when we're going to start here as the referee is signaling that the Classen has kicked it too quickly. So now we get underway here in the second half of play. Classen with the rock to start it out. They're going to go from left to right, obviously, in this second half. Ben Osborne goes to the middle to Irvine. Givens left all alone, sending it across to his teammate, Murawski. Murawski trying to get it in, but the Classen defender with a nice header. JoJo is with me.
I am back, and I am full, ready. My stomach is full. It has some great nachos, and I just saw some great stuff on the Tigers offensively. Murawski sends that one. Ooh.
That was close.
Naranjo recovers. Good moves right there by Regalado. Tigers just trying to get it right back, but good job by Hendrickson getting right in front of it. Gets it over to Givens.
Givens on the far side. Sends it up near the middle. Wilmer Cruz gobbles it up, and he's going to take it right back.
Yeah, that one, he almost lost that one. He just closed his legs, saved it right in between with his feet. But that one, he could have lost that one. Could have been a big opportunity. Sengoy was right there to receive it. We're back out there with our normal starting 11. That one hit Irvine in the hands, but it was because he kind of got pushed by, I believe that was Regalado, who pushed him a little bit. So they gave that one over to the Tigers because he was pushing by default with the hands. So
Charlie Baker is back in there as well. Check him out on iTunes, Spotify, all your latest downloads. That is correct. He's our one singer that is trying to make his career mark.
Osborne, just a little too much on there, but W. Dan for the Charlie Baker plug. You know, Charlie watched the stream. A lot of these guys, you know, they're actually so interested in like what we say about them. After they get home, they watch the whole stream of their game. Watch it completely all the way through, and they just hear what we say. And Charlie Baker told me, he said this, he quoted this, "I should be paying you for these shout-outs." I was like, Charlie, man, you don't have to, but you have to. You know what I mean? And Goy's got the speed to get there. Keeps possession of it, too. And Goy, too much of a touch right there. Low chippiness out there as that was number 6. Number 6, Jonathan Barrios clapping his hands in excitement, seeing Goy mess up on that one. Yano is a little back and forth in this. You know, we love to see the conversation between two athletes. So Irvine keeps it. He's going to send it over to Hendrickson with a pretty good touch. Keeps it right by him. Hendrickson and Javi making some work happen. Moravsky putting on some moves. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, for the recover. Oh, Givens.
Givens had a chance, but Cruz just falls on top of it.
And just
the
hit
Tigers are left at bay, wondering what could have been.
Man. I mean, Moravsky had a good shot. It was really powerful enough that it deflected off of Cruz's forearms. Givens was there. He just put it in the middle where it was a spot that it was easily for Cruz to save it. But, man, good stuff by the Tigers. That's 2 chances that we had a big opportunities for a goal. So there's one bound to crack that net.
Tigers needing a score here to keep the season alive. It's win or go home time for both of these teams.
Moravsky almost got there, but
Aldo Morazgo takes it away. Off the chest of Regaldo, but the Tigers get it right back.
T-time moving. Magales, good header right there.
So 35 minutes to go here.
Good stuff, and Magales getting right in front of that one. Ebos sends it over to CB22. Yeah, Tigers coming off. They came out real strong this half. Moravsky's getting there. Moravsky putting on some moves, but
he's still on his feet, JoJo.
What a warrior right there. Naranjo does it, but gets it taken away right there by Frankie Marquez. But Irvine gets right in front of him. I feel like Tigers, every time that the Classen gets something going for them, they just shut it down immediately. It's Givens on that side. Gives it over to Magales. Tigers just easily, just calming down a little bit, just seeing what they're just going to take what's given to them. Magales gets there, got a little pull. And Goey's got it. Good touch. Good shot by the African Prince himself, ×2. You like that, Grandpa? What a goal right there, 1-0.
Tigers get on the board with 34 minutes and 24 seconds.
Good
here in the
stuff.
second half.
And Goey told me before this that there would be a goal by him in the net, and there was. Beautiful stuff. Leading scorer on this team. He sends a prayer in the air. And hopefully the Tigers continue to walk on this beautiful season and end this game with a win on their chest to take it on to this. Will it be semis after this or quarters?
This coming up after this set for Broken Arrow will be quarterfinals. And like we said earlier, we're keeping tabs on that Edmond Santa Fe and Edmond Memorial game because that will be the Tigers' opponent in those quarterfinals. Right now, Edmond Memorial is leading it 1-0 over Edmond Santa Fe, and they are at the half. Edmond Memorial, 8-3, 5-2 in the district. Edmond Santa Fe, 10-4, 4-2. So a little bit of an upset so far for the Tigers' next opponent.
That's going to be something to see. Hopefully, we're going to see how it pans out, but I'm going to do my best to be here as I really want to be for this Tigers team.
Won't be a broadcast without you, JoJo.
Yeah, Dan the man can do a lot of things. And Henderson got chipped over there. That was definitely a foul right there by number 9. I believe it was. Odelsi De Leon with the little chippiness to Henderson got him to fall, but I think Tigers now can play pretty, like, and when I say comfortably, I mean like in the sense of knowing that they got the ball in the net, that type of confidence, not like a chill, laid back one. Like, nah, go be my guest, go get a second goal for all that matters. But it's just nice to know that you were up in the game. You know what I mean? So that's what Tigers just need to keep going for them. This T-Time's got it. Sends it over to Moravsky. Moravsky's going to send that one through, but nobody there to receive it.
That one's going to stay in bounds. Correction, it just popped out of bounds. So throw in for the Knights.
Dan, I remember my fun fact.
Vince Gill is from Northwest Classen. True story.
I'm being 100%.
Was that your fun fact you were searching for?
I say it a lot on the stream when I watch back, but I have never heard of that dude. Is he like a 90s, 80s guy?
90s, early 2000s country.
Oh, country. Yep. You lost me once you said country. Once I heard the letter C-O-U, you lost me.
Regaldo sends it over on the far side.
Good strike
to
right
Herrera.
there. Pretty high up. Good stuff that nobody was there, but Tigers can play a little more safe. Naranjo's going to send that one to Givens. But they ended up losing it. But the fun fact was, I think it was on Friday. The Broken Arrow Senior Jungle Squad members came to Kirkland and conquered some senior photos. And they looked really good.
What'd your photo look like, JoJo?
No, it was multiple photos. We tried to make them like weird-esque because, yeah. But they were great. They were very funny. Like, you would watch them and be like, you would probably like laugh. Oh, look, man on the ground. That's going to be a...
Yeah, Javier Cifuentes, freshman, wanting something from the referee there.
He got it, too. I think it was on either Osborne or Givens. Most likely Osborne. Osborne likes to get a little physical out there, throw back to our physical song singing from the last stream that we had. But Osborne tends to play physical a lot. And another cool fact that we'll get to after this really important free kick for the Tigers right here. Just got to make sure nothing bad happens. Just get it out of there, do their job. He's getting ready to boot this one. Looks like he's going to take it with the lefty based on the way he's standing, unless might be mistaken, possibly. Just waiting for the blow of the whistle.
Herrera
puts it in a good spot. Oh, it's in there. Ooh, good stuff by the Tigers right there. It's a good strike by Ricardo, but luckily Tigers are there to save. But another interesting fact that we were talking about earlier, Elizabeth Warren.
That's right. United States Senator is a Northwest Classen alumnus.
See, that's a name I do know. I can finally relate to you guys. Let's go.
Yeah, she was born in Oklahoma City and graduated from Northwest Classen. In fact, other tidbit fact for you, she was on the debate team and earned a scholarship to George Washington University at the age of 16.
Wow, that's just talent from the beginning, man. I actually was a debater myself last year, my junior year. I took a speech and debate class, but I did not pursue it. Should have, it would have been great. So we're now 11 minutes down in this second half so far. Tigers got a goal. So it's looking pretty good for him. Osborne's just going to send that one high up. Magalas with a good touch. And they can move down there and move something.
Yeah, he's got plenty of green in front of him, JoJo.
Sends it over to Givens, but a little too much by Magalas right there.
Got a little trigger happy.
Yeah, a little too much on it, but it's going to stay 1-0. Coach Unk gave us some tips. And I quote, he said to Magalas, go score. It's as simple as that. Just got to make it happen, but can't be mad right now. Tigers doing a great job right now. Just 1-0, first round of playoffs, getting the job done so far. Just hope we can maintain it within these next 28 minutes to go. Another cool, I actually saw the man Logan Hawk earlier when I was walking over to get some food. I don't know where he is now, but that man moves, and he moves in the shadows, and he just gets the best pictures of all time. So shout out to that guy right there. It's just that guys with the last name Hawk are just living legends, it feels like.
It's true. They got eyes like hawks.
Givens shoots that one.
Cruz just falls on top of it.
Givens has done a lot of good things so far in this game. It feels like he's gotten a lot of opportunities to get that ball in the net, but just applying that pressure, and that leaves openings for other teammates and things of that nature. So he's playing a great game so far, doing his job as a striker, creating opportunities, making stuff happen. Just needs to capitalize and get some goals in the net. And that's going straight to the streets, but no car.
That's going to be a throw-in for the Knights.
Knights will throw it in. That goes in the middle of the road. Oncoming traffic coming. We'll find out if the soccer ball gets bounced here. So far, safe. We've had a lot of games that have had a lot of wildness. We had a soccer player that played about 3 minutes without a shoe one game.
Oh, I need to go back and watch that, man. I got a lot of compliments the day after of us just commentating on the shoeless person. Oh, that's a good give, but excuse me. Evan Boss, easy save right there by him. And got some guys getting ready to check in. Derek Roberts, Chen Li Lo, Noah Allen, and Hector Ochoa, brother of Diego Ochoa, or as some fans like to call him, my glorious king. Getting ready to check in those 4 guys.
Also had JoJo sing "You Are My Sunshine" on the broadcast at one point.
We will, if number 3 or number 14 score, that will be happening. But if not, the singing will not be happening. Good give right there to Ngoy, but good job by the defender getting right in front of that one.
Come on, for your Broken Arrow Tigers, number 2.
Also, Westmore is leading Bishop McGuinness 1-0.
Number 44.
That is also noteworthy for the fact that if Broken Arrow hangs on and they could win their next round, they could be facing either one of those opponents. Both of those teams will eventually meet up with either Union or Owasso. Union and Owasso, no score has been reported so far. So 26 minutes remain here. We'd also like to thank our One Club sponsors. Quick Trip, the Arrow Group, TTCU Federal Credit Union, Tulsa Bone and Joint, Simpson St. John, and First National Bank of Broken Arrow.
Also, a big thank you to Rose Sprinklers for sponsoring the Tigers. They want to wish the Tigers a successful
Throw in
2024
for
season.
Ben Osborne. Osborne just a junior.
And Goy heads that one.
Senior, correction.
Oh, wait. Was that a goal?
They said it was off the post.
Knights on an offside call.
Oh, man, another offside. Could have been a big opportunity right there. It's going to be just a free kick for him.
"25 minutes remain here."
The Knights are moving downfield. But good job by CB22. Charlie Baker shutting that down with his feet.
Baker back on the attack again on defense this time.
Tea
Nice
time,
slide
gets a slide
tackle.
in there, knocks over a teammate. Oh, that's where it needs to be. That might be a...
And I think Classen's going to get a no call here. That was very close.
I questioned that one even as a Tiger fan myself. That was...
Rigaldo is on the ground hurt. So we'll take a quick timeout here as he's slow to get up. 1-0, 24 minutes remain here in the second half. You're watching Tiger Soccer on ArrowVision.
Racing towards the end of the month? Ask about our early pay options. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
If you and your family have been waiting for the perfect time to jump into your dream home, it's here. We make buying a new home as easy as it is exciting with quick credit approvals and great rates. First National Bank of Broken Arrow. First people put people first.
Your side hustle keeps you moving. We'll help you get where you really want to go. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance. Life happens in a hurry. Our money experts will help you keep up. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
And welcome back to ArrowVision, home of the Broken Arrow Tigers. Northwest Classen trailing our Tigers 1-0 with 24 minutes remain. Dan Hawk and JoJo David on the call for you this evening. Tigers trying to potentially get one more goal and add for insurance. Cruz gobbles that one up. And we have another injured Classen player, slow to get up.
I think he's going to be good, hopefully.
Might be cramps. It's one of their team captains. That is Regaldo.
I think he's going to be good.
He's up and running, but slow. Clock still going as Cruz boots it towards midfield. Classen on the attack. It's Marquez.
They're moving downfield.
Yes, they are. Goes back to Broken Arrow.
Roberts keeps it, though.
And Roberts trying to pick up some speed.
Putting on some moves. He's a one-man show right now.
Goes towards the corner.
Good Meg. He gets it over to Ngoy. Ngoy gives that one over to Allen. Allen putting on some moves, getting in the area where he needs to be. Good stuff defensively by them. And hits Roberts on the shin. Goes out of bounds. That's a goal kick.
Be going for a goal kick for Cruz.
You know, that's like my offense was great, but your defense was greater. That was some good stuff by them, keeping it out where it didn't need to be.
I really think that it's just coming down to Classen understands that their season is on the brink here with 22 minutes left to go, that they got to get something going to extend it here. They're back on the attack. They work the corner to Marquez.
Marquez looking for somebody. Gives it over to his teammate. He's taking it down, crosses that one, but no one there to get it. Good stuff by the Tigers being there.
And Tigers just clear it out.
Osborne over to Ngoy, but gets a little too excited, says that one. That's a handball.
We kick away to the Tigers on a handling ball.
I think Tigers can just take their time to take this one right here. No need. All the time is on their side, so they don't have to rush for anything.
Mr. Heyman wishes the Tigers a soccer season, a 2024.
21 minutes to go, and we'll be punching our ticket to the quarterfinals.
CB22 with the shot, but easy drop-in save for Cruz.
JoJo, when do they need to potentially start bringing Cruz out as another man out on the pitch?
I think it's going to start like 7 minutes as the parents getting hyped and excited, doing their duties.
That was, I believe, going to be a handball.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Allen.
Free kick awarded to the Tigers on a dangerous play.
Thought it was a handball. Kind of looked like it.
Yeah, I think they were just getting it on Allen because he put his foot in his face and kind of maybe hit him in the face. So.
Roberts giving fits on defense. That one scoots out of bounds. It comes off of T-Time's foot. For Classen team that comes into town with a 7-7 mark, 4-3 in the district, surely not playing what their record shows.
Like I said, they're not a team to play with. We've talked about earlier, went to semis last year with the team that ended up winning back-to-back state champs within Jinx. Taking that team to go into the semis and losing only by 1, that's pretty impressive. So this team is not to play with. Sengoy is going to come out for Hector Ochoa. Big 9-9 coming in the game.
Hector Pacheco.
Some scores for you to report. They're at the half now. Edmond Memorial, Edmond Santa Fe. Memorial on top, 1-0. Remember, Tigers win here. They'll play the winner of that contest. Edmond North and Deer Creek. They're still in the first. Edmond North leading 1-0. Bishop McGinnis and Westmore still in the first. 1-0 Westmore. I'd like to thank our One Club sponsors, First National Bank of Broken Arrow, Simpson St. John, Tulsa Bone and Joint, TTCU Federal Credit Union, the Arrow Group, and Quick Trip.
That's going to be thrown for the Knights.
Our Lady Tigers saw their season come to an end on the road at Jinx. So obviously not the way they wanted to go out in the first round of the playoffs, but still congratulations to the season that they had on the pitch this year.
A lot going on. Got some bodies on the ground, but Classen comes out with it. They're going to send that one through, and CB Tutor just gets right in front of it. Thinking that's Ochoa who's got it. Just going all the way around, but they lose it. A little physicality going on right now. It's going to be throwing for the Tigers.
Kind of at this point in the contest, JoJo, it feels like you just got to play some keepable.
It's going to be a throw-in for the Knights, though, sadly. That one hit Pacheco in the shoulder and went out of bounds, so.
Free kick, Knights.
That one's high up in there. And the Knights stay on it. Good job by Pacheco applying that pressure.
On Mazragos.
And that's going to be a
nice header at the right time, man.
And he fell over Hendrickson. And kind of helped.
DeLone. Very impressed out of this Classen team after the season that they had, just finishing 500.
Allen's got it. Almost lost it. Keeps control of it. Good job by him.
Nice pass. Sends
it over to T-Time. Just going to reset, play their job. Just wait. Give it time. Just wait for an opportunity to come to them, and also kind of play some keep away, like you said earlier, Dan. So there's no need to rush as we're getting towards 15 to go in this game.
Yeah, and Cruz is in the back of the net, and he's logged a lot of minutes this season, along with what he's been able to do this evening.
That's Allen over to Naranjo.
So we're down to 16 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh, good strike. Oh, good save
Cruz
by Cruz
again. That was a dangerous dive by Cruz because he could have ran right into the post as well.
100%.
Another injured Classen player. And Cruz is walking over to his injured teammate. That will stop the clock at 16 minutes flat. That injured Classen player is Rigaldo. And we're back underway. Shout out to Philip Hadley nailing it on the 16-minute mark. That's clutch right there, just clutch.
Just what a dog. Although he's a Mavs fan, so.
I have faith in those Mavs.
Oh, Dan, come on now. Should be rooting for the Clippers. I was going to, staying in bounds for now. It's going to go out of bounds.
That's going to be a throw-in for the Knights.
Clippers?
Yeah.
I have no words, JoJo.
I mean, you are from, you're, I guess.
Throw in for Classen. Got a handful of Tigers looking to get in there.
Yep, Bryce Acosta and Killian Hamalama coming in for Ben Osborne and Mario Naranjo. Subbing out two senior pieces for the junior and freshman Bryce Acosta and Killian Hamalama. So I'm seeing some of the girls soccer team Tiger players rolling in to this game, coming to support the guys. It's beautiful to see. We talk a lot about their culture, those guys and girls soccer team. Even still after a playoff loss, they're coming and they're still supporting.
Yeah, you got to give them props because losing on the road, tough to begin with, but just to show their support for their teammates on the boys' side is very impressive stuff. And I know they did not want to exit early in the playoffs, but still a phenomenal season. We had a handful of games here on ArrowVision, and it's been a lot of fun seeing the success of them on the pitch this year. We're down to 14 minutes and 21 seconds. Score update for you in the NBA. Game 4, Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. Celtics leading at 86-68. They're in the fourth with under 9 minutes to go.
I had the Heat winning that series, and it's so excited that's not going to happen. But I also had the Pacers winning their series. It's interesting to see that how that's turning out, not going to lie to you.
And the Suns exited over the weekend.
Also, the Thunder are playing right now, I believe, too. It's all Oklahoma fans. Thunder are playing 3-0. Might have to bring out the brooms for the sweep, 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 sweep.
Yeah, that'll be against
good
the
moves
Pelicans.
by Classen. Good stuff right there. Is that
went
Hector
all-
Ochoa, the sophomore?
Hector Ochoa, some nice defense. Down to 13 minutes and 25 seconds here.
Believe it
in
or
the
not,
contest.
Believe it or not, Dan the Man, this is going to be the very first corner of the day.
Hard to believe that it took the entirety of this game. That corner kick will go to Raul Herrera. And on this, just keep it out of the net.
That's
Don't.
the game plan.
It's pretty simple game plan. Just do not give them any opportunity with a shot near the net. Don't give them any second chance shots as well. As Herrera is going to go for the kick here, JoJo.
You got to boot that thing out of there, man. Simple as that. He's going to send that one high up.
It's a low line drive and nothing doing on that corner kick.
Good job by Hamalama getting it out of there. And now Ochoa's got it. He sends it out. But they get a position effort right back.
And they're back in the corner yet again.
Oh, that's in a good spot. It's going to get it out. Good job by T-Time getting it out of there. But it's still in the air. I think they're going to say handball. It's a hit a hand. That's the horn is up. That's Mr. Ochoa who has the horn out, bringing some noise to the Tiger side.
Down to 12 minutes left in the ball game. Nothing fancy needed to be done here. A lot of keep away for the Tigers. Just keep it away and make clean passes to one another to try to get something away from Classen to move on to the quarterfinals.
It's going to let them play. Good job by ref. No, that one wasn't a foul in my eyes either. As a Tiger fan, it still wasn't. So good job by them just getting it out of there. Good call by him, so it's going to stay 1-0.
Classen back in the middle.
He's going to send that one around across the field. Good touch.
There's Marquez with the ball into the middle.
Good job by CB22.
But the Tigers just clean it out.
Ochoa's getting there. He's sending that one cross field again to Marquez. T-Time can jump that. He does. Once again, good no call by the ref. It's just a little bit. He can't be too mad.
Tigers pushing it.
Allen. Oh, he put too much on it. Oh, he does a full 360 like a bicycle.
I think he was kind of selling that one. Hits him right in the face.
T-Time's got it. Putting on some moves, but a little too. Oh, he's going to stay with the Tigers.
Lawn Garden, a proud sponsor of the Broken Arrow Tigers soccer. When you want it tough and you want it let last, go to BA Lawn and Garden at BALawn.com.
Down to 10 minutes and 15 seconds.
It's going to be Jeremiah Rosinski coming in for Hector Ochoa.
Checking in on those scores for you. It is now 3-0 Edmond Memorial on top of Edmond Santa Fe.
I got a text from one of my friends who used to play on the soccer team, and he was like, game of the week is going to be Edmond Memorial versus Broken Arrow if they play. He said that Edmond Memorial, quote him, Edmond Memorial is tough. T-U-F-F.
Well, they're playing tough tonight. We kind of talked about this in the first half, but Edmond Memorial 8-3 overall, 5-2 in the district. Edmond Santa Fe 10-4, 4-2 in their respective districts. So crazy to think that the upset is on with Edmond Memorial in the playoffs here. Under 10 minutes to go.
It's a good give, but I think Henderson's there just to boot her out of there.
Smart move by the Tigers to clean it out of bounds.
It's going to be a throw-in. Oh, good job by T-Time. What an experienced move right there, but he gets it over to them. And Roberts jumps it, gets it out there. Good stuff by him. Rosinski's there too.
Rosinski has possession now.
Ah, he's too aggressive with the touch, but he still keeps it. Sends it over to Roberts.
Nice pass to Roberts.
Roberts crosses that one. Oh, Costa was there, but he's going to stay in for him. She's got an opportunity.
All the way in the corner for Acosta.
Good
but
steal.
He loses the ball, comes right back to him.
Good touch by him. Him and Naranjo's got some back and forth stuff going for him. It's going to stay Tiger ball. Oh, it's going to go to the Knights. I think it might have just skimmed off of Acosta. So fair call by the ref. But they're going to tell him to back it up a little bit. He tried to cheat up there. It's going to go to Naranjo. Naranjo crossing, going Chrissy-crossy. Putting on some moves, sends it over. Can be a good header, Rosinski. Ah, not too much on a touch.
Yeah, Rosinski didn't have a good leg there. Probably 50% on the leg, trying to get it by Cruz. And I know Cruz has given up one goal, but in that one goal, he was out of position. He's played a pretty good game of soccer as that one's going to fall. And that will be rewarded to the Knights.
Ball's in the air on that far left side. But I think Osborne's there, just playing good defense. But him and Roberts tag teaming it, staying there, but
still in the corner, far side. Ball finally goes out of bounds.
Trying to say goal kick.
And it's going to go to Broken Arrow, and Classen not happy about that.
I think they're more so upset with like what, not more so like, they're not saying like it was like a foul or anything bad call. I think they're upset of what the outcome was. But we've got some two of our big starting pieces coming in this game. Bryce Acosta coming out for Marcus Givens. And Alex Moravsky coming in for Derek Roberts.
And number 20, Marcus Givens.
So 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go.
Allen's got it. He's got the speed to take it himself down there where it needed to be. Rosinski's got it too. Rosinski, oh, it's too much by Rosinski.
It's a lot of leg. That'll go out of bounds and potentially across the street.
Inching towards 6 minutes to go in this one. Still 1-0. Northwest Classen. Good stuff by T-Time.
And he needs to just kind of slow it down here. Pass it upfield.
He just sends that one out. He's big Chillington. I think they've got to, they're telling him just to scoot up a little bit more. Ball's in the air. Tigers can take that one as they do. Moravsky's got it.
Moravsky has a clean pass to Rosinski, but he keeps it himself.
Naranjo's got it. Gets it past the defender. Got some oohs and ahs from the stands, and ball's just not where it needs to be, but stays with the Tigers, and that's just what they want. T-Time's got it.
And down to 5 minutes. Classen steals it away, but it goes right back to Broken Arrow.
Back over to Moravsky. And Schmoker says easy. And that's what Moravsky's doing, just playing it simple. He's getting chipped a little bit, but he's doing his job. Gets around all of them. What moves? Shoots it, but just a little bit too far on that left side. So it's going to be a goal kick for Cruz and the Knights.
So Cruz with the goal kick. He's going to have to start picking up his game because the clock is not in the favor of Classen. 4 minutes and 22 seconds remain. Tigers with the rock again.
Rosinski's got it. Putting on some moves, sends it over to Givens.
Down to 4 minutes now.
Osborne over to Baker. Baker sends that one. It's up in the air. Still up. Oh.
That one just off the mark.
Yeah,
that would have been a good opportunity for
was,
Givens, but it goes out of bounds.
It was an offsides. It was an offsides on Givens right there. So 3 minutes and almost 30 seconds to go in this match. It is still 1-0, still on the Tiger side. Northwest Class is going to need some dreams and miracles to happen for them to get out of here. But so far, Tigers playing great. Allen's got it. They can capitalize here.
Yeah, a couple Tigers in front.
Moravsky.
Moravsky all alone, slows it down, sends it into Cruz, but Cruz is all over it. So Cruz will take it up himself now. 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the ball game. Broken Arrow still leading 1-0.
Tea time. Aggressive. Ref says no call. It's a fair one. Naranjo. Just over to Moravsky. He's got a bunch of people on that far left side. Moravsky putting on some moves, man.
Slows it over to Rosinski. Rosinski with the ball. Goes to the midfield. Now he's on the turf. Referees let him play.
Yeah, he didn't. He hit the ball before he hit him, so it's a good call by the ref. I'm loving this ref. He's letting stuff slide. Good calls. Great called game so far. Not too much physicality.
I think he understands what's at stake. Playoffs. Win or go home time. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go, JoJo.
Classen on that left side. Goes through Hendrickson's legs, but easy stuff. Good touch by Givens. That was crisp. Sends it over to Allen. Can be a good give and go right here as he does. Gives it to him.
Givens with the ball, going towards midfield.
Takes it inside. Him and Moravsky are there. He's got Allen. He's got Rosinski. Got a lot of guys there. Rosinski's got it still. Rosinski with the shot. That might be a corner. It's going to be a corner. First one of the day for the Tigers.
First corner kick for Broken Arrow, and we're down to 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in the contest.
Yeah, if I'm Givens right here, I am just taking my time. I am chilling. I am vibing. Not much to rush on for.
Givens quickly goes in, though. Minute 30 to go.
Osborne sends that one. Rosinski is there. Hits him on the shoulder a little bit, so they're going to call that one handball.
They're probably going to pull Cruz out of the net, and they do. He's starting to come out. Down to 1:10. That one goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Classen. Down to a minute now. That one goes back out of bounds.
It's going to stay with them.
San Naranjo.
They're saying free kick, not even. They're saying
they're calling time with 47 seconds left in the contest. Regaldo with the ball. Referee is telling our Tigers defender to back it up just a bit. And that is Moravsky. Regaldo getting ready to kick with 47 seconds remain and the clock starts. Regaldo sends it all the way to the middle.
Good header by CB22, but it's still there. Not in a good spot. He's trying to get it out of there. Bicycle kick action. And I don't know what the call was.
It's going to be a free kick for Broken Arrow.
I think his bicycle kick might have hit him.
And they're going to call time again, the referees. And a yellow card is thrown up. 25 seconds remain here in the ball game. Ebos will probably just slow it down here. No need to boot it down the field as the clock is on your side.
I think they will, because, I mean, after that clock hits, they just want to, I don't know, we're going to see what happens. He can do a lot, but yeah, coaches are just telling him
to boot it on the other side. So Ebos getting ready to send this one to the other end. 25 seconds remain.
For sponsoring Broken Arrow Soccer, 3 Tequilas wishes the Tiger soccer team a successful 2024 soccer season.
Here we go. 24 seconds remain.
Ebos sends it up. Brzezinski's there with the touch. Boxes out, gets it over to Naranjo.
Down to 15 seconds.
I think Tigers at this point can just.
Brzezinski loses it a little bit. 9 seconds.
Ooh.
It's going to be a handball, so clock will stop. High kick. 6 seconds left. The injured Classen player was Fernando Cervantes. So Classen with 6 seconds is going to have to push this near midfield and go the rest of the way. 5 seconds. Classen going to the other end. Missed header opportunity, and that will do it. Broken Arrow is moving on to the quarterfinals with a 1-0 win. As it stands right now, they will face Edmond Memorial in the quarterfinals. That will be on May 2nd, as Edmond Memorial is leading 3-0 over Edmond Santa Fe. So the Tiger season extends. They are now 15-1 on the year. I'd like to thank JoJo David for being with me on the call this evening. Our Lady Tigers losing a tough one to close out the year, 1-0 against Jinx. Their season comes to a close. We'd like to thank our One Club sponsors, First National Bank of Broken Arrow, Cincinnati St. John, Tulsa Bone and Joint, TCCU Federal Credit Union, the Arrow Group, and Quick Trip. Also want to thank Tiger Threads. You can get all your Tiger gear at 2200 North 23rd Street, Suite 161 for all of your Broken Arrow Tiger needs. They're at the northwest corner of the new events center in the south end zone at Tiger Stadium. They're open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and additional discounts are for Broken Arrow Public School staff members. We'd like to thank our crew tonight: Antonio Herling, our stream director; Greg Spencer, director of ArrowVision; Blake Shire, producer and engineer; and the man sitting to my right, JoJo David, my color analyst. JoJo, any final thoughts after the win tonight for Broken Arrow?
I know this feeling for what Northwest Classen is feeling, man. End of the year, senior year. Just keep your head up, stay strong. Hopefully you got some future stuff going for you, soccer-related, life-related. Great game right here. We'll see you guys on Thursday.
That will do it. The final, once again, 1-0 Broken Arrow. They're on to the quarterfinals. Until next time, go Tigers.